And we also see how the kind of bombardment that has been carried out by the Russian troops on the ground. Now, amid the confirmation for the third round of talks between Russia and Ukraine, the Turkish foreign minister has expressed that the chances of the talks to be held in Turkey as well might take place. Let's take a look as to what's happening with those diplomatic conversations between Ukrainian and the Russian delegations.
How the talks did not yield much result as far as the territorial integrity and the war is continuing on the 9th day, and Russia has in fact escalated further with the attacks on these nuclear power plant where the 6 reactors have not been damaged, the fire has been extinguished, but they have certainly agreed upon the safe passage or to allow the human movement through the human corridors, both Russia and Ukraine. In fact, Russia has also given out an information that around 130 buses are lined up on the borders to evacuate, especially the Indian students. That's happened after Prime Minister Narendra Modi had a word with President Putin, and not once but twice. And yesterday's talks have also said that after this second round of talks, there will be another round of talk in the coming days, and then further an agreement might be reached. That is the input that is coming in from the talks. The Ukrainian side had made it very clear that they are not going to discuss what's happening inside Ukraine. They are not going to discuss on the regime change. They are not going to discuss on the territorial front, but they will discuss about the evacuation, because that's the priority of both the nations. So that's what exactly happened yesterday during the talks that had continued for little over 2 hours. And there was certainly a breakthrough in terms of agreement on the safe passage, human corridors for the people who are stuck in out there, the international community that is stuck in, and also the civilians who want to go to safe places as the war is aggravating each day. So day 9, tension prevails, not only inside Ukraine, but on the European Union nations that are along the borders, and the evacuation drive is intensifying as the war intensifies.
As Russia's raging military offensive towards Ukraine continues, watch how a large explosion lit up the night sky in Chernihiv in the wee hours of Saturday. As Russia continues to press on with its assault on the Ukrainian city, Chernihiv suffered another night of airstrikes. Ever since Russia declared military offensive against Ukraine on February 24th, Russian troops have launched hundreds of missiles on one Ukrainian city after another in an apparent bid to cut off Ukraine's access to the sea. Meanwhile, a vast Russian armored column threatening Kyiv remains stalled outside the capital. With the invasion in its second week, another round of talks between Russia and Ukraine yielded a tentative agreement to set up safe corridors, and yet Russia's attacks continue unabated. Bureau Report, Republic TV.